hello everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Haven Today. I'm your host, Tiffany Reif, and I have guests today. Back by popular demand, Pam Gibbons, who we all know is the superhero at Meadow Haven at Home and runs the housekeeping department there. And we are ecstatic today to have a very special guest. Everyone, this is Mrs. Margaret Good, who is a resident here at the Brookview community. Thank you, Margaret, for coming on today. Thank you, Pam, for coming back. I appreciate it. So we always like to start the show with what caught my eye in the boutique. And I've been telling you, there is so many new things at the boutique. It is really hard for me to have some self-control. I'm not gonna lie. And I've asked Mel for a bigger table because I'd like to show off some more things, but that doesn't work. So let's get started. I thought these were adorable. So again, you know, lots of us probably already have lots of really cute decorative things in our home, but I thought these were cute, little, small, won't take up a lot of space. This says bless this garden. It's a wood kind of home little cutout thing, and this says flowers feed the soul. Margaret, I know this about you. I know this is true for you because I see you in the gardens and in your flowers, so it's amazing. The other thing that caught my eye, and maybe because I needed this break to come down to the studio, and I needed to step away from my desk. I was dealing with some things. It was. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting irritated. So it was good for me to get up from my desk and away from my computer. And I came down, and this immediately caught my eye. Last week I showed you a variety of the new products that are coming from this Mountain Root Essentials group that we have. This is, I won't use it because I don't wanna, it's not a tester, so I need to behave. This is a calming facial toner, and it is, I believe, has lavender in it.
Yeah.
Yep, and witch hazel, vitamin E, and I need a little toner here, right? Just a little.
Very little.
But you spray that on, but what caught my eye was the calming, right? But not only is, I use a toner every day, but here I know I can grab some from the boutique as well. And in this show, we're going to talk to you about how the housekeeping department within Meadow Haven at Home, how they impact our residents here at Meadow Haven, as well as the greater community. So what caught my eye was a little cleany clean situation. So these are handcrafted little scrubbies. If you do not own one of these, you are missing out. So I'm gonna talk trash on my mom right now. So my mom, hopefully she doesn't get on the YouTube channel, watch this. So my mom is notorious for using like a washcloth, like a dishcloth, to scrub the dishes and that kind of stuff. And then it hangs on the sink. Disgusting, right? After a while, it just gets smelly and gross. And so when I come to the house, I'm like, and I get rid of it. But these little scrubbers, you literally throw in the wash, pull them back out, throw them in a dryer, done. No grossy gross. Now, this is what I want to show off. So this is a great little holder, ceramic, decorative. Nobody wants a scrubby gross thing hanging out on their sink, but I just thought that was beautiful. So get your scrubbies at the boutique and get, this is ceramic, your ceramic scrubby holder. Look, I'm color coordinating navy and burgundy.
Get one for your mom.
Get one for your mom. Mother's Day's coming.
mom.
Yes. Margaret, that's a brilliant idea.
Occasionally.
Yes, that is actually a brilliant idea. I need to make sure I do that. I already have something in my back pocket for my mom, but I need to add this to the bag. Very smart. Well, I hope you take the opportunity to come down to the lower level of the events of the Life Center and check out the boutique. We know any purchases at the boutique benefit the Meadow Haven Auxiliary, as well as any shopping that occurs at the gift walls, at the Meadow Haven Rehab, the Brookview Healthcare Center, the Village Store at Village Square, the Point at Chambers Point, and the treasure chest. I just saw this morning as I was perusing through my laundry room that I have a pile of things starting for the treasure chest, so I need to remember. Thursdays is donation drop-off from 9 to 3 at the treasure chest. Don't forget. All right, so let's talk a little bit, maybe, and this isn't really a community announcement, but it is about our community and how Meadow Haven at Home housekeeping services impact us that live here, right? So I always joke that I will live on bread and water if I have to before I'd give up my cleaning lady.
I feel the same way.
I just would. There's just certain things that I'll get a part-time job if I have to, because the cleaning portion of it. Now, there's one thing. If somebody now if I go to my daughter's house, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm going to clean this up. Or I go to my brother's, I want to clean his place. But my own, I don't want to do. And, I had 2 slobbery bulldogs, so gets gross. So cleaning, right? And there is just something about on the day, I know Christine, who is my cleaning person, and I inherited her from the folks that we bought our house from. She was lovingly enough to say, hey, this house is a part of my routine. I'm just gonna stay if that's okay with you. Yes, please keep me on your routine. But I know eventually she's going to retire, and then I'm going to call this girl and say, okay, get me on your routine. Because when I come home from work after the house is clean, oh man, I feel like $1,000,000, right? I just open the door in from the garage. It smells clean, and and then I self-reflect like, why can't I keep the house like this for 2 days, right?
At least.
At least 2 days. Can we make it to 2 days before we trash the house? And we don't trash our house, but there's just there is just a sense of I feel great when the house is clean.
Mm-hmm.
So, Margaret, you use the services of Meadowhaven at Home for
We
housekeeping.
From the day we moved in.
Oh, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful. So, how long has that been, approximately?
3 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every other week for 3 years.
Every
Yes.
other week. Excellent, excellent. And so that's something that is really up to you. If how often you want somebody to come and clean from Meadowhaven at Home. I'm on an every other week routine. Some folks want weekly. Some folks want once a month. Some folks want every other
Yes.
month, or
Yes.
every once in a while we just want you to come in and spring clean or clean up for fall. So there's some flexibility with Meadowhaven at Home.
There is.
Absolutely.
We have flexibility, and we do what you want
Yes.
so that you can go out and enjoy things.
Absolutely.
So, Margaret, are you someone that you like specific products used, or it doesn't matter to you?
As long as someone else is doing it, I don't mind how they do it. Or what they use.
Or what they use?
Pam just knows to be careful of my dear pig.
Yes, the pig. We've got Penelope, right?
Is that a real pig?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a big ceramic,
Ceramic pig.
a
and
very
it is
antique, very
Okay.
old China
Mm-hmm.
porcelain
excellent.
pig.
Porcelain
Yes.
pig.
Yeah.
So, and being aware and sensitive, right? And that's the beauty of Meadowhaven at Home, is that the team members are a part of the Meadowhaven family, right? There's not these strangers coming in. We vet them. Pam, you have how many years of experience here?
I've been with Meadowhaven for 33 years.
33
Oh,
years.
wow.
Yes.
Good for
Yes.
you.
And I've been with Meadowhaven at Home since 2018,
Yeah.
I believe. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. I stalked Pam one day.
She did.
I did,
She
straight up. Straight up stalked her, found her on the 3rd floor of the Manor building. Literally, I sat outside on a bench in the hallway until she came out. And then we had a conversation because I just knew your work ethic and your passion for our mission here. And Pam, you just bring a sense of ease, right? So it's a bit vulnerable to have somebody come into your home, right? Not everybody comes into my personal bathroom, right? We have a bathroom that guests use, but the folks that provide cleaning services, right? They're in my bathroom, and so having that comfort of knowing who's coming, knowing they're vetted by Meadowhaven, knowing our expectations of those team members, again to live our mission, and I know how you hold folks accountable. And so I appreciate that about you, and appreciate that you bring that sense to your department within Meadowhaven Home. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So
Amen. I
Yeah.
agree.
So I encourage you, if looking around where you live here at Meadow Haven, if it just looks sometimes a little bit overwhelming, reach out to Pam. We're going to flash the Meadow Haven at Home number up on the screen at 717-709-4550. And, give her a call. She'll be happy to come over, check out your residence and see what can they come alongside you, take that pressure, stress off. And you know what? After they're done cleaning, I know you will feel like $1,000,000 like I do when you walk in and it's all done and beautiful and smelling fresh. Now, I did get distracted, but you bring your own supplies, but if I have something particular I like you to use, you would use it as well.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes.
So if I don't have a vacuum, you're going to bring one.
Yes. And the mop.
And
And the sponge.
and the duster.
And the sponges.
And the Ajax.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
I
So
got rid of all those items.
yeah, so you don't keep a big stash of cleaning supplies. Her
Nope.
team shows up and
Absolutely.
comes in,
Yes.
buckets in hand. Gosh, that's awesome.
It's wonderful.
Yes,
yeah.
no
Yeah.
pressure of adding it to
pressure.
your shopping list or, oh my gosh, I'm out of Windex. Psh,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Pam and her team are showing up with it.
Yes.
Well, that's excellent.
And they've never missed,
Yeah.
I don't think, ever.
Oh. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
in
so.
3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've juggled a couple times.
Sure.
We have an
Yeah.
excellent team right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I just really appreciate both of you coming on, talking about your experiences. We want to encourage you to reach out to Meadow Haven at Home. You won't be disappointed. And, again, just letting you have that time back to enjoy things or just not have to worry about it. And even if you're someone that your house has gotten away from you, right? That happens. My laundry gets away from me. I joke about it all the time. And someday I'm going to be brave enough to take a picture of my laundry growing up my wall when I'm really behind on my laundry. But, because it gets away from me. And sometimes I think about my brother, his house gets away from him if he doesn't keep on top of it. And then it looks almost too overwhelming and too much to tackle. We are not afraid to tackle it. I know that Pam and her team are willing to come in. You do not need to be embarrassed. They have seen it all. And again, that joy you will feel when things are sparkly, I promise you will appreciate it. So again, that number 717-709-4550. Reach out to the team at Meadow Haven Home. We would love to provide services for you. All right, well, let's take a second to get your calendars out. I want to update you on some upcoming events. Wednesday, May the 14th, that, again, is that informal gathering to learn more about the Meadow Haven Auxiliary. It's 10 a.m. On the Life Center patio. If it rains, we'll just slide inside, but I'm hoping the weather's nice. And then Thursday, May 15th, slideshow of Chris Melito's trip to Europe. That's going to be at 1:30 in the Event Center at the Life Center. And then Tuesday, May 20th, Lyme's Disease Seminar at 7 p.m. in the Event Center at the Life Center. That's a presentation. I think it's Dr. Moss, but it's Mauss is the physician's name. And I am very intrigued with this. I just pulled a tick off of my dog last night. I just pulled a tick off of Tony's neck from Saturday. We were at an event. My daughter called the other night and she's like, Mom, I just pulled a tick off of me, and I'm like, oh, okay. These ticks are terrible. So that is very prevalent in our area. So, and Lyme's disease is a unique situation. So learn more about that. Again, that's Tuesday, May 20th. Get that on your calendar for Dr. Moss, 7 p.m. in the Event Center. And also, don't forget to get out this week and help for the fundraiser for the Meadow Haven Auxiliary at the Igloo ice cream bus. That's going to be out 11 to 3 Thursday and Friday. We're going to be at the Brookview Pavilion Pond area, as well as near Jenny's Porch at Chambers Point Thursday, Chambers Point Friday at Brookview. So check that out. I have to make sure I make an appearance both days.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Can't wait. All right. Well, who wants to tell me what this week's evening specials from the grill are at the Life Center?
This week, they're having traditional baked ziti with Italian sausage, garlic bread, and your choice of a dessert. Crispy beer battered shrimp served with seasoned curly fries, and your choice of cocktail or tartar sauce. And the soup is creamy 5 onion.
Oh, I cannot wait for the creamy 5 onion soup. We had cheesy beefy beef enchilada soup this past week at the grill, and it was great. And this is how much I love the team members at the grill, right? Because I head up to the grill to order to the counter, and I'm like, oh, am I gonna like the soup today? Am I gonna like the soup this week? And they're like, too spicy for you. Oh, it's crushed. And so the Thai came around and she gave me a little sip, and it was so good. It was so good. But it did have a little bit of on the back side that I love, but it does not love me. And so when I saw the menu for creamy 5-onion soup, I was like, yes, that's one of my favorites. So I'll probably eat soup every day. All right. So lastly, we want to share a beautiful picture with you. So our good friend Elaine Dahl, who is a part of our purchasing department, she was out and about delivering receiving and items to the different areas, and she stopped her vehicle and snapped this picture and sent it to me. And she said, I don't know who these people are, but this brought joy to my heart. I just had to take this picture and send it to you. Well, I know who these people are. This is the Astons, and they are out for their daily walk. And the beauty of enjoying the weather, holding hands, and just, you could just feel the love in the air, literally. Sorry, Astons, but you were caught, and you are our photo of the week. Thank you, Elaine, for turning that in. And then when you see the Astons out and about, make sure you wave. They're out every day, enjoying their walk together, always holding hands. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Haven Today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Mel, from behind the counter. Appreciate your time today. Appreciate you watching. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.